We're here at Cannes Lions on the floor of the Connect Learn experience in the Agency of the Future presented by Microsoft. And I'm here with my Microsoft colleague, Dina Apostolou, who is in product marketing for business dynamics for Microsoft. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. Thanks for sitting down with me here.
Awesome. So you were on a panel with me earlier about innovation in the Agency of the Future, and data is such a big part of that. How do customers approach data so they're building better customer experiences? We know that customer experiences is the number one way to retain customers. So what's some advice in terms of how companies can be utilizing some of these applications?
Yeah, so data is just like one of the hottest commodities, obviously, for an organization, but still it is traditionally just siloed. And that's because there's disparate systems, decisions are being made departmentally, so therefore it's not connected. And so really clients and brands are looking for partners, whether it be agencies or other types of forms of partners, to be able to be trusted advisors around this. How do you bring a center of gravity together around your data? And so that you can make better, lifetime decisions across the entire life cycle of a customer journey. You can be a lot more personalized. I think traditionally they have just been looking to solve it from a department's needs and how a prospective customer or an existing customer engages with that department, whether it be marketing or customer support or sales. And so really it's the richness of being able to unify that data.
Now, data, there's so much of it now, and it moves so quickly. Many times organizations, by the time they get that, that readout of data, it's antiquated. It's actually irrelevant. How do we speed that up? How do we make that more relevant? What are some automated systems we can use? How does artificial intelligence maybe play into this? Talk a little bit about, what you see maybe happening in this space so that not only do we have the right data, but it can be democratized so everyone can use it.
Yeah. I think there's a couple things that are happening. I think the dimension of applications that are being built on the same platform help to actually speed up how the use of data can flow more easily across an organization. I think that's helpful because you don't know how a customer is going to engage with a brand, right? One moment it could be on a mobile device, the next moment it could be with a chatbot, right? And so it's really important for an organization to be able to have a common view and systems that kind of integrate together. So the richness that's been obviously happening over the last 5 to 10 years is with the emergence of AI, and AI as an ingredient within those business processes. And so we look at it within Dynamics 365 as the ability to enhance some of those core business processes, right? So it can start to reason over the data, start to predict what the next best action should be, so that user within that functional role just looks smarter, right? They have more immediacy to make decisions or to offer solutions at the time of where a consumer or customer is engaging with them.
Question on dashboards. If you're, let's say, a media buying agency, what are some metrics that you would say, like, hey, this should be in your dashboard? These are some things that we could actually build out in your dashboard. What are some customer insights that you can actually build in dashboards of these business applications?
For sure. So we've got to go beyond the factual information, obviously, that sits within a typical contact profile card. But the richness of being able to bring in like interest and brand affinity, right? Lifetime purchases, that's where it starts to become really rich, because not only can you use that information in terms of targeting and by segments and audiences, but you can start to predict based on lookalike models that if someone has interests similar to, let's say a factual person such as Joanne that lives in a specific zip code, that maybe there are others that may have future buying patterns the same as Joanne that also like the same brands and interests as her. And so that's where the AI component is super rich, and being able to adapt your dashboarding to look at other behavioral attributes.
Yeah. So what are you doing here this week for Microsoft at Cannes? What are some of your meetings you're having? What are you trying to basically accomplish?
Yeah, there's a couple things. It's really exciting for us because we've recently announced Dynamics 365 Customer Insights, which is our Microsoft customer data platform solution. It provides a 360-degree view of a customer to any organization. It is really a B2C type of scenario, and we're expanding with more B2B capabilities. So for us in Dynamics, it's really exciting because it's reaching new audiences, such as retail customers and partners that we're also talking to in the agency world. So that's one reason. The second, I would say, is to be able to bring this offering to more of the CMO audience. And so we have a strong partnership with Adobe as well. And so we kind of complete a great story when you talk about the traditional customer engagement business process applications that Dynamics offers, plus the richness of what can be done with Adobe complementing that as well. And so we have a strong alliance there. So customer meetings, meeting with CMOs. We had a great dinner last night with about 40 CMOs from around the world. And so that was great. We did that with Sprinkler as well, and Twitter was part of it. And so it's been a really great week so far, just to get to know what people are here for, talk to people outside of the booth, enjoy the sunshine. It's been fun.
And a little rosé, I guess.
And a little rosé.
Awesome. Dina Apostolou from Product Marketing at Microsoft Business Applications. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
You've been listening to Disruptive FM with Microsoft's head of brand studio, Jeffrey Colon.